Nathan. Thank you folks for being with us here today. My name is Adam Niemerg. I'm the state representative of the 102nd District, Niemerg. First off, I want to give my condolences to the families who have lost loved ones as a result of the accidents that have occurred along Interstate 70 and here just a few weeks ago in Tetopolis, here just honestly right down the road. We had 5 fatalities as a result of the ongoing construction here on Interstate 70. These bills are common sense initiatives, and I want to thank Senator Rose for working with me to file this legislation to move forward, because next spring we're going to be under construction again, and that's something that we need to all come together, state, local officials, have everybody in the room to have these conversations, because the local IDOT officials here in Effingham County have been doing a good job. I want to make that very clear, that our frustrations are with state administrative officials. In April, I began the process of trying to have a conversation with state administrative officials regarding the issues here on Interstate 70. That was mostly met with silence and then frustration on my behalf, because we had wreck after wreck after wreck on Interstate 70, and traffic was constantly routed onto 40 here to go through T-Town or to go through Casey or to go through Greenup. And so many folks would call me and say, I'm too scared to take Interstate 70, I'll take 40, I'm worried about getting in an accident. And everybody in Effingham County will tell you that the accident that happened 3 weeks ago in Tetopolis was a direct result of the construction on Interstate 70. Everybody I talked to said it was just a matter of time. We saw this coming. This is terrible. What is going on with IDOT? What's going on with Springfield? And that's where my frustrations boiled over. I sent a letter to the governor. I sent a letter to the secretary of IDOT asking for change immediately. Initially, that Sunday morning after the accident, I said I want accountability. I want a full action plan to keep this from, make sure this doesn't happen again, and I want it immediately. IDOT officials say I had baseless claims for my accusations, and that my baseless claims do not help the ongoing investigation. That made me even more frustrated. So again, I sent a letter to the governor and to the secretary. Last week, we had a meeting with the secretary and many other officials, and Senator Rose and I said we want answers immediately. Unfortunately, we still don't have those answers, but what we do have behind me is an open on-ramp and an open interstate. This construction was supposed to go into November. So our direct action has opened up the interstate and opened up this on-ramp as a result of our action that we took to try to facilitate change. This legislation is common sense. It's good for the people. And if anybody has any other ideas, we were having conversations just before. Kim Rhodes, the local coroner, we're having conversations about what needs to change. I'm open to any conversation, because the last thing I want to see happen is another accident and loss of life for something that could be prevented. This could have been prevented. It is a failure on the state administrative officials. Lastly, I want to thank the owners of the BP gas station here. They were very kind to have us out here today. This is a local business with friends of mine that I went to high school with, ran around with quite a bit. Jesse's over there. So if anybody wants to come to this business, it's a newly family-operated business. So I want to again thank you all for being out here with us today.